Hey you guys, welcome back to the SuperMarvelSpider-Man. Today we're reacting to huge Minecraft YouTuber arrested. So this is by Penguinz. We'll be reacting this is actually about popular MMOs. So yeah, he was actually one of my favorite YouTubers. My friend actually introduced him to me to him. It was actually a really good videos. I enjoyed watching his videos, but he stopped in live, and let's say his channel is dead, and let's say his divorce has really ruined him. But in this video, we're gonna find out what has happened to Pat, aka Popular MMOs. Is his life doing better, or he doesn't want to go to jail again?
5-degree weather.
So 911 received this call from a concerned citizen expressing that they thought this person might be dead. I half expected them to roll up and encounter a Peter Griffin death pose, but that was not the case. He looks like he was sleeping peaceful as fuck. He is sleeping like an angel right now. He looks comfortable. I am actually jealous of like how soundly this man is sleeping on the concrete.
But in this cold.
Hey, sheriff's office. Do you live here? Huh? Hey, wake up, man. I don't got all day for you. Wake up. Wake your ass up.
Whoa. Hold up. What the fuck is wrong with this cop here? What the hell is wrong with this cop here? Is he an idiot or something? What do you mean, wake up your ass up? He's tired. He's freaking tired.
You had a bit too much drink tonight, man? You're good? You live here? Where do you live? I can't hear you, man. Sorry. You had a lot
He's
of
a bit mumbling, but
he is really hammered, obviously, and his voice is really deep and like really gravelly right now, so he almost sounds like Jigsaw. If Jigsaw was sculling Fireball. Almost sounds like he's casting some kind of spell sometimes.
Alright, well, hurry up, bro, because you're about to be going to jail.
I'm going to jail?
Yeah, you're sleeping on the ground.
whoa! One more stupid thing. Pat's getting arrested for sleeping on the ground. So you can actually get arrested for sleeping on the ground. What? If I was sleeping on the ground, would I get arrested? What the fudge? Getting arrested for sleeping on the fucking ground. He didn't even commit a crime. He didn't even do nothing to you cops. You cops are rubbish.
Probably at least like 20 minutes out.
I was drinking.
Friends don't want to make sure I was good, that's all. So how do you get over here?
Just drove.
That's all they did.
Somebody dropped you off here?
Yeah, they dropped me up here, yeah.
Do you need rescue to come check you out?
No, I'm actually fine.
Okay, well, can you call Uber or somebody to come get you? Because you're in this condition, you're not even safe to walk.
So they were talking to him for like 45 seconds while he was trying to like recombobulate himself back to reality and, you know, get the sleepies out of his eyes and snap back to it. One of the officers like kind of threatens that he's going to go to jail if he doesn't like hurry up. So then he stands up, he explains that he was there drinking with friends, and now the officers are saying, just get an Uber or get a friend to come over and take you home because you're in no shape to walk. Also, you're nowhere near home. It's not even walking distance, even if you're like the fastest fucking power walker in the world.
Pat? What's your last name, Mr. Pat? Julian L. Can you spell that for me?
Better known as Pat, 35-year-old Patrick Thomas Julianelle is the creator behind the massively successful YouTube channel, PopularMMOs.
Oh, no, it's dead.
Dead?
Yeah, that's what it's saying is, like, that little battery alert you're getting, that means it's dead and you need to charge it.
Now, one of the officers must have recognized that at the time because then it gets brought up about him being a YouTube star a lot. So the problem is his phone's dead, which is why he doesn't have an Uber or a friend to call. Would also explain why he's walking home and then eventually, you know, passed out on the sidewalk. So what the officers say is that they can charge his phone and he can wait in the car while he, you know, warms up because it's cold out. Like, he's dressed like it's spring break, but it's actually pretty cold. 45 degrees in Florida,
Whoa.
that might as well be -5 everywhere else in the world. It's tough down here when it gets below 60. So, like, he's not in proper attire for that. 45-degree weather here, you're layered up in 5 different wool coats, you know what I mean? So the officer offers the car for it, and then that's where things go tits up.
I don't really feel like getting arrested.
Yeah, you're sleeping on the ground.
Yeah, no.
Multiple people are calling it in. Their person might be dead. You want to sit inside the car. It's nice and warm.
I just don't want to go to jail again.
Pat is no stranger to the justice system. On May 16, 2021, he was arrested on charges of domestic battery causing bodily harm, but the case was later dropped. According to multiple news reports at the time, Julianelle posted a statement on Twitter shortly after the incident that has since been deleted, claiming the accusations were false.
I vaguely remember bits and pieces of that story. I only recall
He doesn't want to go to jail.
little tiddlywinks of the details there, but it's brought up here because Pat made a mention about not wanting to go to jail again, so I guess EW followed up with what the previous time was, so they mention it here.
Place your bag on top of my hood. I just got to pat you down before you go inside my car. Place your phone right there. Okay. Just real quick, just put your hands out. You don't have no weapons, anything. You don't have anything on your bag that should be worried of. Any drugs or anything? Huh?
No, it's called.
Do you mind if I search your bag real quick?
Officers allow Pat to warm up in the back of the cruiser while his phone charges in the front seat.
The officer gives him some pats for Patrick and then invites him into the back of the vehicle to warm up, but not before asking if he can search his bag, which Pat gives them consent to do. Big blunder here. He got put in the scholar's mate because they find marijuana and alcohol in his bag. The alcohol's not a problem, but the marijuana was. I'm guessing he forgot it was there, or he was just so intoxicated he didn't really know what he was agreeing to, but that's about to change everything.
Weed and a ton of Fireball. Homie is messed up. That's why I asked. I knew. I knew.
He spelled his own last name wrong.
What's his name?
Yeah, so they checked his inventory here. They found substances they weren't super happy to find, or maybe they were happy to find. He seems to be like celebrating it. And then one of the officers mentions he spelled his own last name wrong, which he's extremely fucked up. It's not super surprising. It's just really sad. This is a guy who has a history of struggling with substance abuse, as I understand it. I'm not super familiar with popular MMOs. As most of you know, I'm not the biggest Minecraft enthusiast. Like, I understand why it's like the most popular game ever. I just never got into it to that level. But from what I understand, he does have a history of struggling with this addiction. And now that the officers have found the marijuana on his person, they are going to be taking him into custody. But not before one of the officers wants to make sure that this is the YouTuber he thinks it is.
The other confirms his suspicions that Pat is indeed the well-known YouTube star.
Hey, quick question for you. You used to play Xbox or anything like that?
Not Xbox. I have never played Xbox.
You didn't have like a YouTube channel?
YouTube, yeah, but on Xbox.
What was the YouTube channel about?
Video games.
What type of video games?
Minecraft.
Minecraft? Oh, okay. Alright, thank you.
Minecraft YouTubing. Yep, that's an additional charge, buddy. It was just going to be drugs, but now we got to charge you with cringe as well.
Like, alright, okay, PopularMMOs, it's kind of starting to see what happened now, because it's been a while. It's been actually a long time since I last watched him, because he stopped uploading videos. And I don't watch him no more. And yeah.
Now that the cat's out of the bag, they start calling him YouTube Boy quite a few times. It's also really weird listening to...
That pisses me off when they call him YouTube Boy. That's pissing me off. What's wrong with the fuck up, man?
Talk about YouTubing as a career and how, like, they don't really seem to get it, which is surprising because they're not old. Like, they have to know that there's careers on the internet. It's not like this mystical, mythological beast anymore, this worldwide web thing.
That's YouTube Boy. off Commissioner Drive.
Why does these cops freaking say YouTube boy? Shut up, you stupid. They always say that. Like, why?
YouTube boy.
Like, why do they
off
do
Commissioner
that?
Drive.
Just checked out the
Like,
bag there.
why does the cops always say that?
I mean, there's nothing to that, so what's up?
Alright, turn around real quick.
Yeah.
Guys, just look around.
Just put your arms like you're praying. Like
He's
you're
gonna
praying.
run in them. Just wait. Do you see?
We're not doing this.
Yo, who's next one?
I feel you, Pat. I feel you. When the way he said he's tired of all, you know that he's serious. He's tired. He just wants to go home. He wants a beer. All of this happens to him, and this is sad. It's annoying. This is because he doesn't want to happen again, and he wants this to stop. His divorce permanently destroyed him. He's not the same. He's out. He's not working. He's drunk on the streets. You can easily tell that. No, the officers are treating him like dirt. They're treating him like shit right now. That's the thing.
So they decide to arrest him for the possession of marijuana, and as they're going to put him in cuffs, he tries to break away. It doesn't go very far, but you can hear him say something that's just extremely sad, where he says he's tired of it all before they bring him to the ground. They also said that he was resisting with violence, claiming that he kicked them. I didn't really see that in the body cam because it looks like they kind of potato sacked him immediately. It's not like he got very far and he was already really unsteady on his feet, but that is part of this. I can't confirm or deny if there were any kicks being thrown. All I know is that the trying to run away was a terrible idea. Like, even if he was in, prime shape right now, not super fucked up, even if he had all the makings of a varsity athlete, he was still not going to get far there. They had already had his arms behind his back. Unless he had like an interpearl to throw to get out of there, I think his goose was cooked on that plan.
He's big on, well, used to be big on YouTube.
Playing Minecraft. And my 5-year-old grew up. But he paid a lot of money. Good? What is he doing here?
Say, a friend dropped him off. But it doesn't make sense.
So he's like currently big in Minecraft now?
No, he died off about a year and a half ago.
He made
Millions. I looked him up on YouTube before. You won't believe who it is, son. It's YouTube boy.
Why are these cops saying Why is it saying YouTube? Why? What is wrong with these cops? Are these cops really stupid? I don't know what the hell these cops work for. Obviously, I'm not living in America. But they need to be sacked. They need to be sacked. Then this is not what their division stands for. Or their station. They want to treat people like
I just find that so strange because it's not like this is some kind of like oddball career. It's like the number one thing kids want to be these days is like a YouTuber and shit. Like there's no way they could be that in the dark on it where they're acting like it's such a foreign concept of making money online, playing video games. Now they're calling him YouTube boy, like some kind of wacky, zany alien creature.
That kind of pisses me off what the cops are doing. Why are you freaking calling him YouTube boy? I know Pat is a YouTuber, yeah. Why are you calling him YouTube boy? The way you said it, Pop. The way you said it. You didn't care.
I don't know, it's just very surprising to me. Because this is just like, it's Florida. They're not in like podunk middle of nowhere where they don't have internet access or something. I don't know, I just found that behavior very surprising,
I hope
I
those cops get
suppose.
fired.
He's the one who ran through the gate again. Yeah, the Jaguar game. Game.
In 2022, Pat and 2 others
The
were
Jaguar
arrested after
game.
one of them ran onto the field
Like
during a
fudge as
Jacksonville
well.
Jaguars football game. He received a withhold of adjudication and a sentence of 2 days in jail with 2 days credit for time served.
That I never heard of. That is an interesting plan. I have to imagine alcohol was involved with that decision making as well. Yikes.
You gotta resist it.
Yeah.
You're going to jail.
Again.
You can Minecraft that.
Are these police fudges sick? Minecraft that. Minecraft that. You can Minecraft your head, cops, because you're not thinking straight. Just because, your kids, probably their kids is looking at the Pat more than them. Your kids has a different passion. You don't give a fudge. The reason why your kids are probably not going to look at you, cops, because you're just because the behavior you have, they're not going to copy you. Minecraft that. That makes me fucking sense. That is one of the stupidest things. I don't even care. You guys, I'm gonna zoom in there. I'm gonna zoom in like what the badge and what division this is, because I don't even know, because
35-year-old Pat Thomas Julianell was formally charged with resisting an officer with violence, as well as possession of marijuana under 20 grams. In 2024, he was declared indigent, meaning a determination was made that he couldn't afford a private attorney, and he was appointed a public defender.
This part actually shocked me. Like a child watching the Pokemon movie for the first time when Ash gets turned to stone, I had my jaw on the floor here. That he would be declared indigent and unable to afford a private attorney. He did undoubtedly make millions of dollars from his career on YouTube. That is a fact. Making Minecraft content being the size he was, he definitely did make millions. To have no money left to afford an attorney is mind-boggling. That's just tragic. And I know that happens a lot, where a superstar pisses away all their money.
So if you can't afford, can't hire like an attorney or something, like a lawyer, doesn't the police like appoint one to you?
In a very short amount of time, but that is an unbelievable amount of money to somehow not have access to at all anymore. It's just all gone. All just dried up. Holy shit.
He initially entered a plea of not guilty, but later accepted a plea deal on November 20th, 2024, into the Police Memorial Fund, and write an apology to the officer he assaulted. However, on January 8th, 2025, he was found to have violated his probation due to substance-related issues after failing a drug test on December 20th, 2024. Pat claimed he was given a pill at a party several days earlier and didn't realize what was in it.
After the plea deal, he had some of the charges dropped and had some stipulations and probation, which he did subsequently violate after he claims he got served a pill at a party and didn't know what was in it. So it's not like things have been looking up for him. It's not like he's, getting the help he needs. He's still very much struggling with it. And even to this day, it seems, is still having problems with the law and having problems with drugs and alcohol.
This violation led to a warrant for his arrest issued on January 10th, 2025. On February 2nd, 2025, police responded to Pat's home address in reference to a mentally ill person, where he then was arrested for the active warrant. His probation was subsequently modified to include GPS monitoring and completion of an inpatient treatment program. On May 12, 2025, a warrant was issued for his arrest due to a second violation of probation, when he submitted a urine sample which tested positive for marijuana and alcohol.
Yeah, so it is still an ongoing issue, a huge battle he's still engaged in here. Needs professional help, for sure. Because it's ruining his life. His life has been circling the drain, it seems, and it's fucking rough to see. But anyway, I saw this body cam today, and just wanted to talk about it a bit. That's really it. So, yeah.
I'm gonna read the comments. That is this is just... I might want to watch the footage, probably in the next video. The speed of me setting up directly after he said popular MMOs. It genuinely hurts seeing him like this. I used to watch his videos as a kid. Damn, this breaks my heart. Pat was such a huge part of my childhood. He first Minecraft YouTuber I ever watched, even Untitled Wolf really hit hard. I think I'm gonna. I'm a bit. I think I'm gonna have tears. The problem is having a childhood. The childhood parts you had. This doesn't have. It doesn't end well. Pat said he's tired of all this. What are the cops even doing? Wait, I hope the cops. I hope they get fired. Saying he can Minecraft that. The cops are so weird. They act like it's so strange for someone to be. I don't know the cops, but the cops think it's a crime to be arrested. I think the cops think they're living in the 1980s or something, or the 90s. They weren't surprised with the YouTube career. They were jealous because, let me guess, that job paid less money, more than YouTube making. Look, guys, I want to tell you guys, I don't want YouTube to just be my hobby. I just want it to be my job. But I'm trying to give you more videos like this. So why not be YouTube boy? That sounds like some 1980s boy. Yeah, there is. Cops find a drunk dude passed out. Instead of helping him, they act like they caught a bank robber. That's one thing about these cops. They imagine if I was a cop, yeah, and I see one of you guys drunk on the floor. I would help you. Not treat you like what those cops did. Because I bet YouTube boy. I'm calling him YouTube boy. There are some like 80 movies or something. Yeah, I think they were jealous because he was a YouTuber. Could be true. The fact that these cops were bullies and tricked him into getting arrested is so sad. He is a passed out drunk guy that is quickly distressed and needs help. Yet they're treating him like he just robbed the bank. Do you know what annoys me? Pat needs help. Pat needs help right now. He needs help. He needs serious help. He's in distress. No, because these cops don't care. These cops don't care. They treat him like, he did some drugs behind. He's been doing something himself. This is the problem with the police officers. I think some police officers forgot what their job is. Their job is to help people. These cops are so horrible. But they're horrible. They are actually horrible. Why are these cops treating Pat like he's a garbage? Pat got the bad ending. He didn't deserve. The Minecraft YouTubers who touch kids get to ruin basically free. The world is really unfair. Cops used to kill people like homes, and when you couldn't find a ride, prevent drink driving, these guys bully these guys into getting arrested. That what pisses me off with these cops. We're getting these cops fired. I don't care. But if you guys know what police station they work in, because I don't know, because I'm not American, but if you guys know, I know I got some American viewers, so yeah. His divorce really destroyed him. Everything was seen well. If you go back and watch his older stuff, only after his divorce did things started going downhill. Look at him. He's out of shape, out of a job, drunk as fuck on the street. It's sad to see he's in a clear, horrible spot. Man, it sucks. Those idiots cops took advantage to him. these idiot cops took him. They treated him. They were so weird. So why the cops arresting Pat for sleeping on the ground? Imagine if I were a cop, would I arrest you for sleeping on the ground? That makes no sense. Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. These cops, they treat him like they're some pet, some lion, like some zoo animal. These cops sound like, that black officer sounds like a cartoon. Maybe I'll see you in the next one.